Xiaomi have managed to keep the price low on the Redmi K20 Pro, even though it has a Snapdragon 855. Is it going to be any slower than other 855 devices? Well, we're going to find out today by pitting it against the OnePlus 6T, a very fast Snapdragon 845 device. Let's see what happens. So on the left-hand side, we have the K20 Pro with the Snapdragon 855. On the right-hand side, with the OnePlus 6T with the Snapdragon 845. 845 versus 855. 2018 versus 2019. Now, the question is the Snapdragon 855 that is in the K20 Pro somehow a lesser version? Are they able to get cheaper from Qualcomm? We don't know, but let's see what the numbers produces here as we go into the bloom test. It's worth mentioning at this point, both devices have exactly the same screen resolution, so that shouldn't be a factor in this test. Now, as we are into the SQL light test, neither device doing anything particularly magical there. That is pretty pedestrian on both sides, and it looks like the K20 Pro, yes, is the first to finish out as it goes into the 3D Cube test. So when we get down to the Unity test, in a moment we're going to see the Adreno 630 versus the Adreno 640. So really it's only a point release on the Adreno from the 630 to the 640, not a new generation. Will it make much of a difference? We go into the 16 thread test, but the K20 Pro is definitely in the lead at this point. We cannot dispute that. The K20 Pro is in the lead at this point. As we go into that 16 thread test, it will now come out there and go into Unity test. There we go. So the K20 Pro is going into the Unity test first. That is a decided advantage for it now as it goes into that Unity test first, and now the OnePlus 6T is into that Unity test. Now, if you notice any difference in the colors here and things like that, it's all to do with the lighting and the equipment we use to record this. Nothing here to do with the displays necessarily themselves. And as we go up to the sun and now down to that castle scene, we can see that the K20 Pro is clearly in the lead there as it goes all the way down. Now, it's going to be the first one to go into that compressor. There we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. While the OnePlus 6T is now going down to the castle scene, it will go into the compressor test in a moment. Will it get there before the other one finishes? No, it won't. 1 minute and 40.2. It's now in the compression test. 6, 7, 8. The clock's still ticking. 146, 147, 148. There we go. What's it going to be? 149.7. Okay, let's break down those scores and see what happened. So clearly overall, the OnePlus 6T came in last with 1 minute 49.7. Still a very respectable score for a Snapdragon 845 device, and the Redmi K20 Pro 1 minute 40.2. Now if we look at the CPU here, we can see a 5 second difference, 30.8 versus 35.8. When we look at the mixed, we can see that the K20 Pro is only just slightly faster, 40.1 compared to 41.5. And then when we get down to the GPU, a few seconds lead there by the K20 Pro, 29.2 versus 32.4. So you can really see that the winning difference here is the CPU, that 5 seconds difference. The GPU definitely faster, but not a revolutionary faster. But when you add up all those numbers together, 1 minute 40.2 for the K20 Pro. My name's Gary Sims, this is SpeedTest G. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please do subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification icon. We also have a Twitter account, SpeedTest_G. Well, I guess that's it. I'll see you in the next one.